So in this video, I'm going to run through the most common frequently asked questions I receive. Do you need to ask your partner's parents for their permission? I think this one's a really personal one. It really just comes down to your relationship and the relationship that your partner has with their parents. If you know that this is such an important thing for your partner, I think you're better off asking because you know that that's going to make her so happy and again, a successful proposal. How long should I plan my proposal? This one really comes down to how much is involved. If you're doing something fairly simple that doesn't require venues and suppliers, then you may only need, say, a week, 2 weeks. But if you're looking to pull off an event that has quite a few elements, venues, photographers, videographers, you want to make sure that you're getting in, say, maybe 4 to 8 weeks notice, just to make sure that you can get that date locked in. And then you've got plenty of time to plan and perfect your event. Must you propose with a ring? This one we get asked all the time because you want to propose with something, but you're also worried that you're going to pick the wrong ring and your partner's not going to be happy with that. So if you are worried, I suggest proposing with, say, just a diamond. You can purchase just the solo diamond on its own and present that in the ring box. And then at a later time, you and your partner can actually custom design your ring. And that way you know that she's going to be happy with the final product, whilst at the same time, you've presented something beautiful at the event. So my proposal's not for months away. Where do I keep the ring hidden? You're probably worried about where you're going to keep your ring hidden to make sure that your partner doesn't stumble upon it while doing, say, the laundry. And in that case, I would probably say avoid the sock drawer. You can always speak to your jeweler and make sure that they keep it nice and safe until the time comes. And that way you don't have to worry about your partner stumbling upon it. You could also look into getting a safety deposit box at a bank. My partner actually had it hidden at his work office in an area that he knew I was never going to stumble upon. So just try and think of areas that you know your partner's not going to be around often. You don't want them finding it and ruining the big surprise. How much should you spend on a ring? There's really no right or wrong answer to this. This really comes down to just personal taste and budget. From my conversations with professional jewelers, they've told me that a beautiful, good quality 1-carat diamond will set you back about $10,000. So if you had, say, a $10,000 budget, that's going to get you a really beautiful, high quality engagement ring. So that's just a guide. Again, you don't have to spend that much. You may look to spend more or much less. It really is just a personal preference. I'm looking to propose overseas. Can I take my engagement ring through security? Yes, you can. What I suggest doing is just making sure that you've got the ring box hidden in, say, a secret zipper, somewhere where, for example, if your bag was searched, the ring box isn't just going to pop out. So you just want to make sure that even though it may be in your luggage, that you've got it sort of hidden in a nice little secure spot. So when I'm proposing, what finger does the ring go on? So the ring goes on the 4th finger on the left hand. What knee do I drop down to when I'm proposing? So when you're proposing, you should have your left knee on the ground, the ring box should be in your left hand, and you open the ring box with your right hand. So this will make for a really smooth transition when you're picking up the ring and putting it on her hand. How do I know her ring size? So what you want to do, very discreetly, try and take one of her rings and take that to the jeweler, and they'll be able to look at her ring size. But look, don't stress too much, you can always resize. You are better off though going slightly bigger than smaller, as it's always easier to make the ring smaller than larger. So what day should I propose on? I think it's probably best to avoid special event days like New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day, birthdays. I always think it's always such a giveaway. She may be suspecting that something special will be happening. So I always think it's best to maybe catch her off guard and propose on a day that she just wouldn't expect. That way you're going to get ultimate shock factor.